Hey, welcome back, Ram fans. Rams have a win in the bag, which means we get to have a nice, relaxing Sunday watching random NFL games. Feels so good. No stress this Sunday for the first time in a while. And thought I'd share a video just hitting on a bunch of little topics. We'll have a pod dropping late Sunday night, early Monday morning with some other stuff. But for now, just some random items I wanted to hit on. Number one, let's talk a little bit about Baker Mayfield. Now, the Rams finally have some stability in the offensive line. We get a guy like Baker Mayfield playing quarterback moving forward, it looks like, who has some elusiveness as well and some the ability to make plays off schedule. And most importantly, we finally have a quarterback, at least since Stafford went down, that has a cannon of an arm. Did you see that? He was connecting with receivers way downfield in that long pass, the one that drew the pass interference to Tutu Atwell. I don't know if Perkins and Wolford can throw the ball that far on their best day, standing from a dead stop with no pressure. So this really could open up the offense. And hey, I know the season's probably lost, definitely lost, but at least it can be fun watching the Rams play. I can't wait to see this Packer game on Monday night. That's going to be a lot of fun. Now, what about Liam Cohen? Now, heard rumors he's out. Circulated actually by some, I think it was Chris Mortensen, that he is gone for sure. And then McVay came back and said, oh, wait, hold on a second. We've talked about that a little bit. To be honest with you, I don't really care. I think that offensive coordinator position, it's important, but I think McVay is the guy calling the shots. And I have a feeling Cohen may have been part of the problem this year. I have seen a big lack of creativity in play design and play calling, so I'm not really too concerned about Cohen leaving. Hey, let's look at some snaps from last week. Really surprising. Jonah Williams really coming on 93% of defensive snaps. Bobby Brown, 12 snaps. I'd hope to see more, but at least he's getting out there. Daniel Hardy had 8 snaps. Ernest Brown IV, who finally got to call up, only had 2 snaps. Kobe Durant, 62% of defensive snaps. No sign of Darion Kendrick. David Long was unavailable. So maybe the Rams have soured on Kendrick, at least for the time being. Durant was playing mostly that nickel spot, and that's probably he has an edge over Kendrick with that assignment anyway. So not writing off Kendrick completely, but right now Durant looks like he's going to be getting more snaps moving forward. And let's see what else. Highest graded players on offense from that Ram Raider game. Coleman Shelton, despite the bad penalty. Ben Skowronek and Tutu Atwell. It's kind of funny. Skowronek and Atwell were probably 2 players that the majority of Ram fans wanted to kiss goodbye even before the season started. Not really high on a lot of Rams fans' lists of guys with the potential to contribute this year. But hey, you got to hand it to them. They're getting it done. They're getting their chances. Skowronek, he was getting his chances all along, but now he's actually holding onto the ball and making some clutch plays. Atwell, man, Sean McVay, where have you been hiding this guy? We had a lot of us had just kissed it off as a horrible draft pick. And now we're seeing this guy can really be a contributor, can really change how teams try to defend us. To me, it was kind of obvious, and I'm not an NFL offensive coordinator. I'm not an NFL offensive guru, so it's really troubling that it took the Rams this long to get him involved. On defense, Greg Gaines, big game. His Pro Football Focus grade, 87.3. The next 2 highest guys, Taylor Rapp and Troy Hill. And Rapp, another guy Ram fans love to slam. He got it done. Now, the interception, can't make too much of that. That was pretty meaningless at that point. But, hey, it's a stat. It looks good on the stat sheet. So good for Taylor Rapp. Now, last thing I wanted to mention, congratulations to USC, their 8th Heisman Trophy winner, Caleb Williams. Now, Caleb Williams, man, I wish the Rams were having this season next year when Caleb comes out and the Rams could possibly have a shot at him. Probably not. he's going to go number one. He is going to be a player, a generational type player, I think. A lot of people think. He's the type of guy that has to keep the legs healthy as well as the arm, though, to be 100% effective. Who's this list of USC Heisman Trophy winners? Mike Garrett, O.J. Simpson, Charles White, Marcus Allen, Carson Palmer, Matt Leinart, Reggie Bush, and now Caleb Williams. They had 3 in a 4-year period, Palmer, Leinart, and Bush. And if you had asked me to try to name the Trojan Heisman Trophy winners, I probably would have guessed Anthony Davis, but he's not on this list. So that's all I got. Tomorrow, what am I looking for? For the Sunday games, the game I'm really interested to watch is that Vikings-Lions game. The Lions are actually favored going against the Vikings and their old tight end TJ Hawkinson. That's probably the game I'm most interested in seeing. I'd like to see how this really horrible Buccaneer offense does against the 49er defense. And Patriots-Cardinals should be interesting too. I'm not sure how meaningful it is, but I'm wondering how that game goes. That's all for now. We're going to have a pod drop, like I said, late tomorrow, late Sunday, early Monday morning, loop around the league, all that good stuff. Please subscribe and like these videos, and also look for our YouTube shorts on YouTube and our reels on Instagram. Got some good stuff going out there. Appreciate it. We'll see you next time.